Hello everyone, this is Foxhound coming back again with another video. Today I'm going to do a very quick review on the current event, the JADE Storm, and in addition to that I'm going to tell you my thoughts about the new carrier because people are hyping about that. Okay, so first of all, in this chain, let's talk about the most important bit, I guess, because my subscribers are most interested into this. This is the CN Project 113A. Let's bring it into test drive and then I'm going to tell you my thoughts about this carrier. So, first of all, this is not my final review. I think you need to do more, I need to do more thorough review, but as you can see, you have cannons that are pretty much taking the ships nearby very fairly quickly. Okay, so this thing has a missile over here that is locked. You have a slot of 2 missiles over here. You have 1 helicopter and you have 2 strike fighters. One of them is locked into this. Now, on paper, if you have noticed, let's go a little bit further. If you notice, I did provide a screenshot of the stats of this strike fighter. So first of all, it's only 1 strike fighter, okay? It's only 1 strike fighter. So that's already giving you a little bit of a hint over here where I'm going. I'm saying it's bad, but it's only 1 strike fighter. I compared it with the Su-39, and you know the durability of this is around 5k lower than Su-39. And you will say that 2k lower than other strike fighters, which actually makes it pack quite a punch. So it has an interesting feature, let's put it this way, because what it enables you to do is that it allows you to use the missiles of the strike fight, the carrier, yeah, from using the strike fighter. So for example, let's say I'm going to try hitting this Yamato over here. Okay, so I can use, as you can see, use the missiles from the carrier, and as you can see, the carrier hits, and it's a total 120. In addition to that, 120, you have a total of almost 225 burst damage, which is a lot of burst damage. So on paper you are able to do more damage. Yeah, so let's try showing over here what's the overall burst damage. Okay, so I'm going to throw the missiles from the carrier, and I'm going to hit this. So I can do a total of 289, which is a higher burst damage than anything we have seen before. But what is pretty much the caveat on this thing? First, we only have 1 plane here, right? So it's not 2 planes. And by the way, it can also hit submarines while we're at it. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to hit the submarine. It actually, I tested before, so you have to take my word for it. But it's an anti-flare missile. It takes like 45 damage. So it's anti-submarine on top of it. What's the caveat? In order for you to do the most of this damage, yeah, you need to, and as you can see also the strike fighter is doing an attack by itself. In order to make the most of this feature, let's put it this way, yeah, you need to be able to use the missiles, of the carrier. Now, the distance, it is around 12 kilometers. It's actually average in comparison to other missiles, which is a not bad distance, but at the same time it doesn't mean that you will be able to hit like a target that is very, very far away. But still, yeah, I mean, it's able to do its things. Yeah, for example, if I hit this one over here, yeah, and it's not flareable on top of that. So based on this, what are my thoughts? Again, this is just an initial very big review. I think I can give you a straight answer straight away. But yes, it has 2 strike fighters, and one of them is able to do a lot of damage, but you need, it's like you need to somehow be on a distance against other ships in order to use its missiles. So you are restricted over there. It's not like you can just be at the extreme of the map. You have to find a spot where you get slightly close in order to do the damage. So, but if you are able to do that, you can do a lot of things. Of course, the durability is fairly low, but I guess that this is something that you are meant to be used for far away. So, yeah, that's my take on this. What I will be doing in the following days, 1 or 2, and I think I will be able to buy it if I decide to buy it, is that I will try to go on to all matches with my Charles de Gaulle, and then I will test how it does against a Charles de Gaulle before SUVs, because yes, this strike fighter is technically not better than the Su-39 unless you are able to get close with your carrier, and that way you're able to do more damage, but the durability is low. So there are a lot of factors including over here. Plus of this carrier, okay, so first of all, it's not a gacha ship like everyone thought. It's actually a bundle for 30 pounds. So it enables people to experience the ability to have a Charles de Gaulle without actually paying 100 or more pounds for it. So it's actually affordable. You are to some extent sacrificing the capability of having a strike fighter that you choose, but you are doing that in exchange of being able to use your carrier alongside the strike fighter to do damage. So it has that good thing going at once. So is it worth it? Possibly. If someone has a Charles de Gaulle, you have to think twice if you want to get this, because yes, Charles de Gaulle is slightly better in my opinion, but at the same time, Charles de Gaulle, I mean, it's a gacha ship. For people that don't have this, you have to ask yourself, is it better than the actual carriers or assault carriers in the game? That's something I will do more analysis in the future. I really spend a lot of time here, so I'm just going to draw out, but I think I wanted to give you my point of view, initial point of view. I have to give you even more thoughts about it once I have it. If I decide to get it, I think I will. Based on that, we're going to do the other review over here, right? So we have a flag over here. I think you have seen this before. You have an avatar. You have a missile over here, U-20. I guess that's nothing special if I'm completely honest. We have this other avatar over here, OPI. And yeah, that's what we got over here. There is no camouflage into this. So yeah, that is actually interesting. They are offering this HSU 100. I assume it's going to be a very good a hitter. It seems like again it's one of those where you're able to actually it's a torpedo launcher, so it's kind of like a submarine to some extent. You are doing 2 rounds per attack, so it's a total of 4. That's actually a good number of rounds per attack on torpedoes, almost acting like a submarine. So we have that going on over here. You also have the of course the box over here, and let me tell you, this thing is considered possibly one, if not the best destroyer of the game, because it has 4 cannons. Fletcher, for example, was considered for a very long time the best because it has 4 cannons, so, or 3, I don't remember correctly, but this thing has 4 cannons, so there you go. And on top of that, you have your grenade launchers as well, and a very good air defense. It also has like a torpedo, so it almost has the equipment of a cruiser, if not even better. In addition to that, you have this laser guided laser defense, and you have this cannon. I'm just going to do a very brief review on that. First of all, here also we have a couple of torpedoes. So regarding the air defense per se, we are going to notice that actually I made a comparison over here with the HPLS 100. So you are going to see that the burst damage, yes, is going to be 95. It's higher than the HPLS 100. Yes, reload 6.69. Yeah, actually this one reloads faster, but in this one you have a higher range, 3.68 kilometers, in contrast to HPLS 100, which was considered one of the ones with the highest range. So it reloads slower, but it has higher range and it does more damage. Is it worth it? Absolutely. I think it's completely worth it. Maybe potentially may become one of the best laser guided missiles of the game. So just on some single factor, I think that catch event may be worth it. Of course, you have the cannon as well, which I'm going to review later on. And if we go over here to the event itself, what else do they have to offer? I'm sure you have seen it before. You are going to have this special offer when you have this camouflage, which actually looks kind of neat, red with flames overall, so that's actually very good. So yeah, this is something I wouldn't mind getting actually, because red is my favorite color, so yeah, it actually looks very good. In addition to that, of course, you have the other events, and you have the delivery drone. Of course, you have a cannon. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Helicopter, it doesn't target submarines, but I'm sure it hits very well. Palek, we got it free in the past, so if you get it, hopefully you do, because it's a very good defense, not better than FSG, but still, it's very good. So, overall good equipment. What I think about this event, I think it is, I mean, just based on the gacha, is one of the best destroyers out there. This, if not the best destroyer, already, because of its 4 cannons. That pretty much is a no-brainer right there, and it offers one of the best laser guided defense over here. I'm still due to test, of course, these two, and for your troubles, you also get the opportunity to get this submarine as well, which is able to target anti-ballistic missiles as well. So yeah, you have a very good package over here. So, well, gacha wise, good. Event wise, this strike fighter, again, I think this carrier, it offers, I mean, it has potential, it truly does, but I think I will do this in contrast to people that have, for example, an enterprise, because we are giving away a bomber and you don't have a fighter. You have to strike fighters, but this one, of course, is meant to, it has potential, but you have to use it in a way that you need to use the carrier in order to exploit its main thing, let's put it this way. So I think I will do a second review of this in the future, because I also want to face it in battle to see how people do with it, and check a couple of comments in the future. Plus, if I get it, I will do another review. But those are my thoughts for now. I hope you find this video useful. Please remember to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And aside of that, thank you very much for watching. This is Foxhound signing off. Have a good day, everyone.